St. Louis knock off St. Joseph's by 2. As our night continues here in Milwaukee, along with Steve Lapis, I'm Tom McCarthy. Marquette with the early lead over Butler. Big East basketball, the number 11 team in the country. They've gotten 3 buckets from Cam Jones, which has been huge for them since he is struggling so much offensively.
3 layups at that. You know, he hasn't taken a 3 yet, but for him to get 3 drives to the basket, they're allowing him to get to that left hand a little bit too easy. That's a big boost for Marquette because we talked about it. He has really struggled in Big East games this year.
Iguodaro to the free throw line, 32 for his last 41. It's a real big increase, and Thad Matta knows you can't get him to the free throw line.
I mean, it's a humongous increase. This kid was shooting like 50% from the beginning of the year.
He makes both of his free throws. It's a 6-point lead. Shaka Smart said today, when we get a lead and you feel it teetering, we have to put our foot on their throat because we can't let Butler get back into it. That's what they did against Utah the other day.
No doubt, but that's a great job by Thomas in terms of attacking the pressure that time.
Thomas has the ball knocked out of bounds, 19 on the shot clock.
This is how you attack pressure. And also Iguodaro, I'll tell you, he does a pretty good job protecting that rim.
Yeah, even coming down, his long arms. Stevie Mitchell knocks it out of bounds. It's going to be Marquette basketball. That'll be the second turnover forced by Marquette.
And they forced 22 the other day. I don't know if I've ever saw this. They forced 22 turnovers against Seton Hall, had 32 points off turnovers to 10 for Seton Hall, and lost. That's pretty hard to do.
The best part was when you were talking to Shaka about that, he's nodding, and he gave you answers as to
why. There's definitely why. Yeah, you know, Seton Hall shot 55%. Right. Oh, there's definitely a reason why.
And he knew all of them.
Oh, he knew them all. There's no question.
Here comes Thomas up the floor, gives it off to Brooks. Brooks, the wide body from Michigan State. They have 3 guys that could probably play on a football team. Butler does.
Well, that's what Shaka told him before the game, because they got 3 guys that have football-type bodies.
Hodge Alexander gives it to Telfort. Telfort, left side of the lane. They want him to go left if they can. Here comes Polik. Stevie Mitchell thought about a 3. Instead, tries to get his dribble back. Go to the corner. Cam Jones short. And Telfort with the rebound.
And one thing, Butler, they want to play half court. Marquette, one of the fastest playing teams in the country. They're one of the top 20 teams in fast break points. They score 16 points a game in fast breaks.
Alexander peering in, working against Jones. Alexander into the paint, throws it up, no good. Rebound by Thomas, and he falls to the floor. And there will be a foul called against Joplin for Marquette. 15:46 to play here in the first half. For those of you watching our free streaming coverage, it will conclude after the commercial break, but we will continue on CBS Sports Network. You can find us by going to cbssportsnetwork.com/channel finder.
So beautiful.
Morning, Rob. Looking great.
Does that say USAA?
Yeah, USAA. Amazing home, auto, and life insurance. Plus banking and credit cards.
I'm in because of my dad. You think that'll finally get you in?
Probably not, but it looks great.
USAA, for the military community and their families.
Perfection.
What is it?
My new boyfriend. So sweet. Look what he just sent me.
Ooh, that's a lovely view. Huh? What are you two looking at?
Tit pick.
What did you say?
Tit pick. Tickets to the show with no hidden fees.
TickPick, the only major no-fee ticket site with the same seats at better prices.
Oh, Hot Pockets Deli Witch, off you go to skate parks and school plays, art class and snow days, wherever kids need to be. Does my son have basketball at 3? Kids sure love you. This we know. Hot Pockets Deli Witch, just pack and go.
At Public Rec, we're on a mission to make comfort look good. It starts with our best-selling all-day, everyday pant. A first-of-its-kind technical pant that's more comfortable than jeans and more stylish than sweats. The secret is in the sizing. With Public Rec, you can choose your waist and length to guarantee a perfect fit. So you can be comfortable and feel confident always. The all-day, everyday pant by Public Rec.
Point lead for Marquette, 8-2 with 15:46 to play in the first half. Listen, we haven't been on camera yet, so we had to do it because we both put on makeup tonight. Hey, listen, let's ask him. Tell me a little bit about the Big East and how tough it is.
You got 8 teams in the top 65 of the net, so you almost can't have a bad loss playing in this league,
right,
which is great for the coaches. And every time you play on the road, it's a chance for a quad 1 win. Time to start talking about the net and the quad 1 wins. You can get plenty of them in this league.
All right, let's take a look at our AT&T fast analysis talking about Marquette.
Well, Marquette is a tremendous offensive team, and they play half-court offense really well. They're number 26, according to Ken Palm, in offensive efficiency. And a big reason is because they have 5 guys that can pass the ball. Also, Iguodaro, their 6'10 center, is one of their best passers. And when you get the ball in the middle of the floor, you can make a lot of things happen if you can pass it. And these guys can really pass it as a team.
So far, they're 3 of 6 in shooting. 0 for 3 from beyond the arc. Marquette is just 1 assist.
You know, the thing to keep an eye on, Tom, that's huge, is turnovers. Butler only averages 10.5. They have 3 already in this game. That's what Thad Matta was most concerned about when we talked to him before.
Jones is in for Marquette for the first time. So is Ben Golds. Butler with the basketball. Telfort assessing. Andre Screen is also in for the first time for Butler. For a transfer from Bucknell.
He played well against UConn in that last game. That was a heck of a game that Butler played.
Telfort with the shot clock down to 3, and Jones with the rebound.
Another shot that was really contested hard.
Transition, Kolek from the corner, short. So they've been short on a lot of their threes so far tonight.
And I mean, Kolek is shooting like 43% from the three-point line for the season, and he really hasn't been close on those 2. Wow.
That's pretty good. So Brooks is not only a force inside, but he's also a combo guy. He gets the shots outside, too.
Great back cut there.
Yep. Dr. Smart told his team today that would be there if they need it. It's a 5-point game, under 15 to play in the first half. Jones covering Alexander. Alexander lost it out of bounds. It's going to remain Butler basketball. Landon Moore checks in. The transfer from St. Francis. He averaged over 13 a game in 19 games last year. Off the inbounds, they go to Davis. Davis, first shot of the night. Off the glass, it's good. DJ Davis at 22 against UConn. Jones got some separation. Up top to Cam Jones. Ben Golds. Ben Golds got some games from the outside. He makes his first shot or 2.
35% three-point shooter. That's the best. Good defense by Posh.
Iguodaro had it knocked away. Kolek slips it on Cam Jones and lays it in. That's what you talked about with the fast analysis, how fast the ball leaves their hands.
Yeah, you know, obviously having a guy like Kolek, who's one of the best assist guys in the country, averages over 6 assists a game, leads the Big East. He's a tremendous passer.
Yeah, you have 2 of the leaders in the Big East in assists, in Kolek and Posh Alexander. Brooks got a first step, lost control, gets it back out. DJ Davis covered by Cam Jones. Moore, little shot fake 3. It's off the... Oh, he banked it! It was off to the right, but he got the angle off the glass. That's a 2-point game. And the answer on the other end, Cam Jones, count the bucket. I got to tell you, this has got to be something that if you're Shaka Smart, you are relieved about.
He is getting to the rack tonight.
And DJ Davis is slow to get up. Yeah, DJ Davis, that's his second foul. He's nicked up. He got up slowly. A couple things there. He didn't get to the spot early enough, and I think part of his foot was still in the half circle.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And they are letting Cam Jones get to his left a little bit too easy in this game so far.
So he'll go to the free throw line, 75% for the year. And the three-point play is converted. He's got 11 points so far. And that's 1,000 points for Cam Jones with that free throw. He converts his 1,000th point of his career. It's remarkable that it's taken him this long to get there.
Yeah, well, he only averaged 6 in freshman.
That's true.
But he's gotten better and better every year.
13:20 to play in the first half. Screen.
See, that's a bad spot. You're going to get doubled in the baseline there.
And the jump ball gives the ball back to Marquette.
If you get on the baseline, they're coming after you because the baseline acts as another defender. So it's a great place to trap someone.
Sean Jones will bring the basketball up. Marquette hasn't turned it over yet. Butler's turned it over 4 times in this first half. Kolek along the baseline. His pass to goal. That's a good catch by the big man. Ball tipped away. Alexander with the steal. He's among the leaders in that category, and he lays it in.
Yeah, second in the Big East. But one thing about Posh Alexander, he has a very, very interesting stat. Him, Patrick Ewing, and Allen Iverson, the only 3 guys in Big East history that were Rookie of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year in the same year. That's pretty good company.
It really is. In fact, he was all defensive in the Big East 3 straight years. There you go. And on the opposite end, after that made bucket, Moore picks up his first foul. 1.9 steals per game, second in the Big East. Gold up top, his 3 no good.
I'll tell you, it hurts Butler a little bit that DJ Davis picked up that second foul so early in this game. Has to come out for a while. I'd bring him back at some point.
And you think about it, if you just look at the first half against UConn, he and Brooks combined for 24 first half points.
Oh, no, this kid is a bucket maker, there's no doubt. And not having him on the floor, that's why I think that'll bring him back at like the 8-minute mark. Let him play till 4. Tell him don't pick up that third. Because I think it's too early to take a guy out till the second half because it's like he's not even in the game. It's taking too long to get started.
Or off the screen, set by screen. Moore into the paint, trying to get some separation. Throws it up, but a traveling violation is called. That's the 5th turnover.
Yeah, that was a bad move by Landon Moore there. He's trying to take Ben Gold inside. You're going to see here, he needs to pass this. As soon as he sees where he is and who's on him, he's got to get rid of that thing.
How much is it everybody around him moving better to get open, or was that just him just getting
That was him. He looked like he just had a ton of hits right there. That is such a good ball handler. He doesn't shoot threes, but this kid can put it on the floor, pass it, get to the basket.
It's a tale of 2 different scoring scenarios for Marquette. 7 for 7 for 2, and 0 for 5 from 3.
But you know what? That's really kind of who they are. They're one of the best 2-point shooting teams in the country.
Cam Jones gets the roll.
Getting to his left, Tom.
He has 13 points in this first half. Bizjack will pass. Posh Alexander for 3. Yes.
I'll tell you what, Badmon is really happy about that shot because that's been the key. That's what's holding Posh from being a great player. With 3-point shooting. I was watching him today. He was making them. That was a really good shot. That's what he looked like a shooter after this.
Iguodala's fouled by screen.
Well, one thing about Cam Jones, you let this guy get to his left, he's one of the best finishing guards that you're going to see anywhere. And then on the other end, they decided to test Posh Alexander from the 3-point line, and he made him pay. Marquette up 4.
Oh, brother. Which brother? The older brother, duh. You're only older by a minute. Best minute of my life.
Guys, break it up.
Our son just needs car insurance.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Your State Farm agent can help you choose the right coverage.
Give me the ball, you guys, that was my ball.
Break it up.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
The overtime went into overtime. What do? You turn to DiGiorno to be MVP. MV Pizza. Fresh baked taste. The win and move. It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno.
This old, tired phone can't be traded in.
That's a bit dramatic.
I'm stuck with it forever.
A better plan is Verizon.
Right now, trade in any Samsung phone in any condition for a new Samsung Galaxy S23 Plus. On us. Only on Verizon.
This winter, Jeep 4xe lets you choose your adventure. Choose electric mode and bring on even more capability and efficiency. Or choose gas mode and tackle the elements with extended range. And 4xe comes in your choice of our most capable Jeep Wrangler ever, or our most awarded SUV ever. Make it the year of your adventure in Jeep 4xe.
Point lead for Marquette, 19-15. What kind of adjustments will the Bulldogs make? Well, let's listen into Thad Matta.
Fellas, here's the thing. They're never done dribbling. They're never done dribbling. Bigs, they're never done dribbling. They're going to go. They're going to stop. They're going to spin back. They're going to keep going. You cannot let up guard the basketball. You cannot let up guard the basketball. You cannot relax at the rim, at the slot of the nail. They're trying to back cut us for layups.
Yeah, I mean, Pat obviously makes a great point. You got a guy like Iguodala, he puts it down, looks like he's going to stop. He keeps his dribble alive and goes to the basket. So he wants his guys, especially the bigs, to be more conscious of guarding their man off the dribble until he gives it up.
You know, on the flip side, Lap, at practice today, we saw Shaka Smart tell his team, dribble in. If you come back again, dribble in again. Basically saying, reminding them that's what he wants them to do.
Yeah, I mean, they have one thing about Marquette, they have 5 guys on the floor, except for Gold right now, that can go off the dribble, normal position. Their starting 5 all can go off the dribble.
Iguodala just throws it up, trying to find some separation. Norman in for the first time, the freshman. Jones, Iguodala, shot clock is under 10. Jones realizes it. Sean Jones, he's got some traffic. Step back jumper, so good. Tipped up, it's off the front of the rim. Iguodala, very athletic to get his hand up there.
Very athletic, and he always seems to understand where he's supposed to be.
Reminder, DJ Davis is back on the floor. He's got 2 fouls. The illegal screen set by Kapke. That's his first.
I'll tell you, Kapke had a really good second half in that game against UConn the other day. He's a freshman. He's a big kid, obviously. Did a nice job in that game.
Averaged 23 points and 13 rebounds as a senior in high school. He's nearly 7 feet tall. He's in there to cover Ben Gold. Sean Jones, little crossover. Jones trying to get some space. Polich, quick first step. Polich tries to reverse his field.
They're winning by Jones. He's fast.
He sure is. Sean Jones in the sweep. Sean Jones sweeps in. He'll draw the contact.
Tough kid, 5'10".
And if it's Kapke, that's his second foul, too. Kapke, number 33, the big man. And the other thing about Sean Jones, because Chase Ross is out, all of those other guards are going to have to increase their minutes.
Yeah, I mean, Chase Ross, he's a big loss because he's 6'5". He's one of their tougher guys, especially on the defensive end. They're going to have to go without him for a couple of weeks.
There he is, separated his shoulder in the game against Seton Hall, excuse me. He played just a minute. And Shaka said that was a huge loss defensively for them.
Yeah, that didn't help either.
He's left-handed, and that's the shoulder that he separated. 6-point game.
Here comes the double.
Belfort dribbles out of it. Deuce Jack for 3. No good, in and out.
Got a pretty good look. One thing, if you let a guy dribble out of that double team, you're probably going to end up getting a decent shot.
Jones playing catch-up stuff. Top half. Jones for 3, no good. Ball tipped out. Telford can't get it. Sean Jones, a spin move and a beauty. Kicks it off to the right side. 3 is no good. They're still cool from beyond the arc. 0 for 8 now from beyond the arc.
Yeah, they've been inconsistent from the three-point line. Only shoots 33% as a team. As we talked about, even the Big East, even worse.
Left the door open for Butler. Down 6 with 9:15 to play here in the first half. Jack, jab step.
Not a good decision there.
And Polich Leaves it for Cam Jones for three. It is no good.
Well, they haven't been close on a lot of these.
DJ Davis with the easy rebound for Butler. I think it's easy to say this, but DJ Davis has got to get something going offensively.
I like that Thad brought him back in with the 2 fouls. Let him get out there and get a feel for the game, but he can't pick up a foul there.
And Sean Jones missed the bunny. Here, Brooks is about to check back in for Butler. Oh, that's tough pass.
Yeah.
Davis, runner, doesn't get the roll. Ball loose, Fold with the rebound.
You see how hard they're closing out on the shooter? Brooks, they clearly hasn't gotten a good look. Davis hasn't gotten a good look yet.
Out of bounds, it'll be Butler basketball. 6-point game. Saturday night at 9 Eastern, we got more Marquette basketball as the 23rd ranked women's Golden Eagles square off with the ball. Watch all the excitement unfold here on CBS Sports Network. Well, with Steve Lapis, I'm Tom McCarthy. Marquette up by 6. What a great game we had. Game 1 of our doubleheader. St. Louis knocked off St. Joseph's. And you see Marquette 0 for 8 from beyond the arc. And again, that's why it's just a 6-point game. Thomas back in for Butler. Ball knocked away. Steal by Cohen.
Yeah, these turnovers have really been the difference.
And Jones, he's led everybody with 13. And Iguodaro is fouled from behind. 2:49 to play here in the first half. We'll go to the free throw line when we return after the foul on Posh Alexander.
At FanDuel, we know how great it is to celebrate a win. And we want everyone to celebrate this NFL season. That's why we're giving away over $1 million in prizes with FanDuel free-to-play games. So lace up those dancing shoes. Because with FanDuel, you can feel like a winner after every play. Make every moment more with FanDuel, official partner of the NFL.
Oh, Hot Pockets Deli Witch, off you go to skate parks and school plays, art class and snow days, wherever kids need to be. Does my son have basketball at 3? Kids sure love you. This we know. Hot Pockets Deli Witch, just pack and go.
Emergency crystals pop and fizz when you throw them back. And who doesn't love a good throwback? Emergency crystals.
Someone in this room stole my autographed basketball, signed by the 1948 All-Star team. So I've called in a specialist, an ease specialist.
Okay, let's start with what we do know. Geico makes it easy to bundle coverage for your car and home. Yeah, even precious sports memorabilia.
What a relief. Let's get back to charades.
But I was also going to crack the case.
Well,
I'm pretty sure it's true.
Me?
It's easy to bundle your home and car. It's easy to Geico.
I'm so glad you're my personal shopper.
I'm your bodyguard.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Day and night, right?
I actually only work the day shift.
Well, then who am I talking to at 3 a.m.?
I think you're confusing me with your Discover card again?
I am?
Yeah, it's their 24/7 customer service. They also protect you from fraud on unauthorized purchases.
Oh, really?
24/7 customer service.
What do you protect me from?
Mostly yourself?
And $0 fraud liability.
Oh.
College basketball on CBS Sports Network is sponsored by AT&T. Connecting changes everything. And by Kit Kat. Have a break. Have a Kit Kat.
Probably wondering, why are we showing all these different teams during our billboards? Well, this is why the all-time Big East home court win streaks, Marquette, this current team's up to 20. And some of those previous teams, which included the Irish and the Panthers of Pitt, Matt Pundo's Pitt Panthers, and of course Marquette before in 2012 and 2014.
Well, one thing about that tells you a couple of things. One, they've had some good teams with good players, but they also have a pretty good building. This building is alive. They get great fan support, and that's why when you're building a program, the number one thing is to obviously have a dominant home court. That's what's first, and that's what they've developed here at Marquette.
Out of this timeout, Iguodala's going to the free throw line for a 1-and-1 opportunity. We mentioned his free throw percentage. That's a heck of a jump. That's almost 30%.
Hey, you know, one thing that Shaka did tell us about him, he's a tremendously hard worker.
All right, they're just confirming it is a 1-and-1 opportunity.
And you know, one thing, these turnovers have really hurt Butler. They only average 10.5. They have 7 already. What that does is they have 5 less shot attempts than Marquette has. And that stuff starts to add up after a while.
Yeah, hence the 7-point deficit as Iguodala goes back to the free throw line. And he just missed that one. And an easy rebound for Jalen Thomas.
And the other thing that Marquette has done in this game, 16 points in the paint to 4 for Butler.
Josh Alexander into the paint. Alexander off the glass. It's good. He's strong.
He's tough. Tough kid. Great defender. Plays hard. Didn't have a great year last year at St. John's. His first 2 years were really good. Oh, nice block.
Smothers that up onto the backboard. Here comes Butler in transition. Alexander for 3 again. No good. It's an air ball this time out of bounds.
And you know, that time Posh turned right to Thad Vaughn and said, my fault. You know, he was open. Tell you the truth. I mean, I'm not saying it's a great strong drive to the basket. And it's funny, in the last year, somebody was stood in there and tried to take a charge. Now you can't. Nobody takes a charge. Nope. That's a great back cut again.
Iguodala, big time passing center. Stevie Mitchell with the easy bucket. Back to a 7-point game. Ford covered up top by Lowry. Alexander off the screen. That's a tough pass from Brooks out of bounds. Let's look at that last backdoor pass.
Yeah, take a look at this. Now, you're going to look at Stevie Mitchell right here. Watch what happens. The floor is really spread out, and his man just leans a little bit too high up that time, DJ Davis, and he's able to make the back cut to the basket.
That was good recognition on both ends.
Great spacing and good recognition.
Cam Jones off the glass. He's having himself a special first half. He has 15.
I mean, these guys have barely missed a 2-point shot.
Meanwhile, 0 for 8 from beyond the arc, and a timeout called by Butler. With 6:15 to play here in the first half, it's 26-17. Marquette is on top.
Business can happen virtually anywhere, but there's nothing like being there. At National, you can skip the counter and choose any car in the aisle. Even manage your rental right from the app. So you can give some quality time to a quality cause. Swing by to see one more customer. And really get down to business. Go National. Go like a pro.
How about the first half that Cam Jones has had?
Well, they were worried about him not finishing like he did last year. Well, he's doing it in this game. But if you let him get to that left hand, he's going to make you pay. That was a good back cut on that one. But this kid can go off the dribble. And with these kind of finishes, Marquette is 8 for 12 on 2s in this game. We said it off the air. If they had made a couple of those threes, and if they were 2 for 8 from the three-point line, this game would be a whole lot different. That was a good timeout by Thad Vaughn.
You see the comparison. Butler with 17 points, Cam Jones with 15. We asked Shaka Smart, how have you dealt with this slump? And he said, well, in a couple of different ways. He's been hard on him, but he said he's also a relationship guy. Cam Jones is, so make sure he keeps the relationship up. Again, another turnover.
And that was really should not have been a turnover.
Cam Jones blocked by the side of the rim. Marquette, though, gets the rebound. Again, entering the paint from the corner. Jones again getting to his left hand. He's got 17.
At that time, he saw the freshman on him, and he said, you know what? I know what I'm doing with this one.
There's 6 to play. It's an 11-point game. Largest lead of the night for the Golden Eagles.
Pierre Brooks has not been able to get a shot.
And Thomas high off the glass.
They've done a great job in this game so far, Marquette, with their scouting report. They said they didn't want Brooks or Davis to really hurt them. They're going to close out hard on them on the threes. And guess what? That's what they've done. Brooks can't even get a shot off.
Kolek leaves it up top, and Iguodaro lays it off the glass.
Boy, a little too easy, but they do that a lot. When Kolek comes off that screen, Iguodaro just goes to the basket and throws it up to him.
Kolek coming off a single-point game. Single-digit game against Seton Hall. He had 8 points. They were very physical against him in that ball game. He's found a little more freedom here in the first half. Double team. That's happened a bunch tonight. Jack throws it off the glass. It's good. He had designs to get that one to go.
Well, they closed out hard on him. He gave him the shot take, and he was able to do that.
Point game. Iguodaro working against Jalen Thomas to the corner for Mitchell. Strong from 3. Jack will touch pass and teleport. Going to the basket, blocked from behind. And he's fouled going up.
Well, let's take a look here. They run the pick and roll, stop it right there. What happens is Jalen Thomas, he sticks around too long. And that's why he's not able to get back in time. And one thing about Marquette, they do this so well. If you stay with the dribbler on the pick and roll too long, Iguodaro is going to make you pay. You got to make a choice. But you got to get through that thing harder if you're guarding Kolek.
Telford to the free throw line. 0 for 2 tonight. He's 4th best in the Big East in free throw shooting. And he can lose that one, 87% coming in. Transfer from Northeastern. He was 5th in the CAA last year in scoring. And now his second shot to make this a 7-point game.
One thing I tell you in this league, Tom, a lot of good coaches in this league.
A lot of good coaches. There's a lot of
Maybe
good.
that's why it's a good league.
Yeah, there's a lot of good overall in this league.
Really good. Experience, too. How many guys been, won at the highest level? Been the Final Fours.
Well, Joplin converts his the first three-pointer of the night.
You got Patino in the league. You got Sean Miller. Pretty good.
There's a lot going on. Telford shot fake. Biz Jack for 3. And the answer. He's got 5 in this half.
Big lift from Biz Jack.
Biz Jack, whose mom played basketball in San Diego State. Drive off the baseline. Thomas with the rebound. Lowry had a little bit of traffic underneath. 20 to play here in the first half. The turnovers have really killed Butler in this half.
And really, Telford has been, he's a guy that's really not been good with the ball in this game.
Tip to the baseline. Sean Jones thought Kolek was going to cut back door. Butler 2 turnovers left in this first half. Under 3 minutes to play.
This is the guy they got to get going. 7th leading scorer in the league.
Brooks off the side of the rim.
I think he was trying to get going there too.
Yeah. Kolek open for 3 and no good.
Boy, he's been struggling. He's only got 1 field goal. He's 1 for 6 in this game. He was 1 for 6 against Seton Hall for the whole game.
1 for 11 from beyond the arc. Telford alley-oop to Jalen Thomas.
Nice pass.
I think he might have that a few times.
Yeah, no doubt.
33-28. Off the high screen. Gets it out to Sean Jones. Joplin for 3. This one too strong. And Thomas pulls down the board. That's his 4th rebound.
Yeah, Joplin picked up those 2 fouls early and he's kind of been out of it. That for a while.
Telford up top, Brooks. Extra pass for Alexander along the baseline. Alexander can't get it to go. With 2 to play, Kolek brings the offense up. Screen set by Gold. Lowry, off the front of the rim, no good. This is a rebound shot blocked away. Well, the Bulldogs are trying to hang tough.
Well, they are hanging tough, Tom. There's no doubt. The freshman Bizjack knocks down a three-pointer here. And then Jalen Thomas off the nice pass, the lob, and the slam. 5-point game.
Out there are two colossal beings, both forces of nature in their own regard. But in here, as soon as the chute bursts open, the duality of man and beast begins to fade. This is the PBR on CBS Sports Network.
Jersey Mike's freshly slices your sub right in front of you. It has a rhythm.
This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice. Oh, yeah. The rhythm.
Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
Oh, Hot Pockets Deli Witch, off you go to skate parks and school plays, art class and snow days, wherever kids need to be. Does my son have basketball at 3? Kids sure love you. This we know. Hot Pockets Deli Witch, just pack and go.
What is it? My new boyfriend. So sweet. Look what he just sent me.
Ooh, that's a lovely view. Huh?
What are you two looking at? Tit pick.
What did you say?
Tit pick. Tickets to the show with no hidden fees.
TickPick, the only major no-fee ticket site with the same seats at better prices.
A force to be reckoned with. No, not you, Saquon. You! Your business bank account with QuickBooks Money now earns 5% APY.
5% APY? That's new.
Yep, that's how you business differently.
With the first pick in the Jersey Mike's catering box draft, Sarah from Carolina selects number 13, the original Italian.
You know, I trusted my gut, and that's exactly where the sub's gonna go, so.
The Jersey Mike's catering box, a sub above.
Every spring, we marvel at its majesty. A tradition unlike any other. The Masters, this April on CBS and streaming on Paramount+.
Coming up on AT&T at the half, Brett Stover, Shelvin Mack, John Rothstein, and Gary Parrish will get you caught up with all the action in college basketball. Plus, we'll have first half stats and highlights. It's all coming up on AT&T at the half. How about this, the AP Top 10? If UConn can hold serve tonight, then they wind up the #1 team in the country.
You know what? It makes sense. There's no doubt about it. But you take a look at what's going on. Look, last year we had FAU, San Diego State in the Final Four. Neither one ranked in the preseason. We had UConn win the championship, be in the Final Four. They weren't ranked in the preseason. So what does that tell you? We can have the same thing this year.
Absolutely.
They could be 3 teams in the Final Four that we're not even thinking about right now. That's the kind of year it is.
The other team to look for on that list, I think Porter Moser's done an amazing job at Oklahoma.
No doubt. I mean, they're having a great year. They play in an unbelievable league, as is the Big East, the Big 12. You can't take much away from them. They're another league where you don't get any bad losses in the league because everybody's good.
Lowry makes the first free throw. That's his first points in the Big East. He's the freshman from Springfield, Missouri. 7 for 9 for the free throw line on the year. Make it 8 of 10. So Lowry will check out. Stevie Mitchell checks in. They like their freshman at Marquette.
Yeah, I mean, that's one thing. Shaka has not gone to the portal. I mean, he just hasn't. I mean, Tyler Kolek is a transfer from George Mason, but he was there when Shaka got the job. So he has not used the portal. They had Omax Prosper last year, who's a good player, who obviously is in the NBA right now. So that's the one guy they do miss from last year.
7-point game. Bizjack, tough pass. Alexander tracks it down. Thought he gave up his dribble there when he had to get control of it. Thomas off the glass, didn't have the angle. Telford can't put it back. Iguodaro with the rebound.
Yeah, he's got to make that one.
Minutes to play. Mitchell. Headed past the 2 guys there, though. It slowed it up.
Nothing better than having a big man in the middle of the floor to pass the ball. Because what happens is there's no weak side when the ball's in the middle. There's another one of those. Oh, I thought he was going to finish that one. But I was saying, Tom, when the ball's live in the middle of the floor, there's no weak side, so there's nobody really helping because both sides are strong.
The other part, too, is that he's so composed, Iguodaro, and graceful with the way he passes it, that he's under control all the time. Now, he just got involved with a foul there.
And that's why they have such good spacing. He's got the ball in the middle. Nobody can help out because everything's strong side. And that's why you see all these back cuts, because the floor is so open.
Gold will check in. Iguodara's going to check out. All right, so now Gold comes in. Do you go immediately to Thomas in this spot if you're Butler?
Well,
he's going to go out.
I think the best thing for Butler right now would be to run this thing down as far as they can and hope that Marquette doesn't get another shot. Now, there's a 6.6 second differential, so that's going to be a little bit tough.
Telfort gets it into Moore.
But I think that's what Thad Mott is trying to do.
Kolek is on Moore up top, little bump. Off the screen by Telfort. Moore looks up at the shot clock. He's asking for help. Backdoor pass. Off the glass. Tough shot. No good. In and out. Mitchell with the rebound.
Wow, that one was halfway down.
Sure was. Here comes Kolek. 3 seconds left. Kolek with his runner. No good. Ball tipped around. And that is the end of the first half.
He can really score. Tremendous three-point shooter. I'm telling you, between Brooks, Telfort, and Davis, those guys have to get going.
Davis last year, 88 three-pointers, which was tops in his conference in the Big West.
But, you know, give Shaka Smart credit. He said that Seton Hall's good shooters got too open, and they were going to be really, really more sound tonight, and they have been.
Watch Alexander's three off the back of the iron. Stevie Mitchell with the rebound for Marquette. You saw the double team on Pierre Brooks. That's an objective, is to stop him.
Yeah, he's not even getting shots off.
Iguodaro has it blocked from behind by Thomas. Alexander again leaves it for Telfort. Telfort into the paint, kicks it out. Brooks for three, no good. I think he just was trying to find the cylinder as best he could.
No doubt, he wanted to get one off.
Cam Jones, quick first step, cut off by Davis. Ball kicked out. Doesn't take the screen, leaves it underneath for Stevie Mitchell. Mitchell got position, doesn't get the roll though, and Jalen Thomas with the rebound. Davis assessing.
Aggressive switching. They're switching, not just to switch, they're switching to stop guys from getting a shot. Iguodaro that time to Davis.
Now, if you're Davis, should you have given up your dribble that quickly?
No, definitely not.
Takes the three, no good. Ball tipped out. Cam Jones has it.
Davis just is not being real aggressive right now.
Cam Jones for three. Short. Rebound. Kicked out. Whistle blows. And a foul called against Butler. It's either Alexander or Davis. It's going to go against DJ Davis.
I mean, Marquette has not shot the ball great this whole season. But they do average 8.5 threes a game. 1 for 13.
And by the way, 3 fouls now on DJ Davis. Not even 2 minutes into the second half.
I think they got to leave him in for a little while anyway. But if he gets the fourth, he's going for a significant time.
And Brooks could not get position off the pass to Joplin. That's his first. So 2 team fouls for Butler.
Oh, they almost fell asleep on that out-of-bounds play.
They get it to Joplin for 3. Too much. Kolek with the offensive rebound. Ball knocked away by Alexander. And now Davis running the floor. Telfort trying to get a quick first step. He stumbles, lost control.
He struggled handling the ball tonight.
Iguodaro, backdoor pass to Joplin. He dropped it out of bounds. Lap, this has not been a crisp first 2 minutes.
These first 2 minutes have been rough.
Somebody forgot to take the inbounds from Alexander. 7-point game.
They've got to find a way. Almost at another turn. They got to find a way to get Brooks more involved in the game.
Alexander slips it to Thomas. Thomas went the wrong way, and he goes up and he's fouled. I say go the wrong way because I think he had an inside step to the basket.
Yeah, I think he did too.
But he'll go to the free throw line.
Nice dish from Posh.
So Thomas will get 2. Jalen Thomas, transfer from Georgia State. And he makes the first free throw. He's one of a handful of transfers for Butler. And he obviously came previously. Now here are the others.
Yeah, he's the one guy that Thad found here. The other 4 guys that start the game, all first-year guys.
Now the second free throw. Thomas in and out. Easy rebound for Joplin. But it's a 6-point game. Udara looking for Cat Jones. Jones, the jab step, working against Brooks. Step back 3. He's working on that today. In and out. Ball's deflected around. Picked up by Joplin.
They're always active. Even though they're not a great rebounding team, they'll get on the offensive glass.
Ball knocked out of bounds. Touched last by Butler and Telford. 14 on the shot clock.
You look at Marquette's stats, they're one of the few good teams in the country that get out rebounded per game.
Joplin wide open for 3. Off the inbound, no good. And Brooks with the rebound.
I mean, these guys can't fight it. That was wide open.
They're 1 for 18 now from beyond the arc. Brooks diving to the hook. Gets that one to go.
See, that's if he can go off the dribble a little bit. I think that's the first time he's really tried to do that in this game.
19 points against UConn. That ball's out of bounds, and Butler will get it back down just 4.
You know, this is what Marquette has been. They have these droughts. They don't shoot the ball great. They don't turn it over on a regular basis, but their offense has gotten stagnant in the first 3 minutes of the second half.
One shot that Smart talked about today, and practice don't allow. Alexander doesn't get the roll.
Yeah, he's got to make that.
Thomas with the offensive board. Brooks open for 3. And this is a 1-point game and a timeout called by Shaka Smart.
Well, we talked about Pierre Brooks getting involved. That's getting involved. 5 points in a row. And the bench is into it big time. 1-point game.
Oh, Hot Pockets Deli Witch, off you go to skate parks and school plays, art class and snow days, wherever kids need to be. Does my son have basketball at 3? Kids sure love you. This we know. Hot Pockets Deli Witch, just pack and go.
This old, tired phone can't be traded in.
That's a bit dramatic.
I'm stuck with it forever.
A better plan is Verizon.
Right now, trade in any Samsung phone in any condition for a new Samsung Galaxy S23 Plus. On us. Only on Verizon.
Butler has always stood for excellence in education. But standing for something doesn't mean standing still. It means moving forward with innovative ideas that are transforming how we teach. It means experiential learning in fields that create in-demand graduates. It means cultivating not only minds, but communities. At Butler, we're changing what it means to be a university, one student at a time.
Electricity in the building because this is the big one. This is the Big East, folks. Nothing's going to be easy. How about that? Sold out Madison Square Garden, the mecca of basketball. Listen to this building. It's absolutely rocking. Cross court jams it down. Big fella. Champion of the Big East tournament.
35-34, Marquette is on top by 1. Butler's come out fire in these last couple minutes. Tomorrow night at 7 Eastern, we're back with another hardwood doubleheaders. Hofstra aims for a win on the road against Northeastern, followed by a Conference USA clash between Louisiana Tech and Middle Tennessee. Catch the tip-offs here on CBS Sports Network. Daniel Baccio, the transfer, 10 and a little more than 10 rebounds per game. Isaiah Crawford, he's averaging just under 15 points per game. Pretty good offense there.
Very good offense.
In this year, or last couple of years of transfers, DJ Davis, the transfer from UC Irvine, he hasn't gotten rolling in this game yet, but good news for Butler. Pierre Brooks has gotten rolling with the last 2 buckets.
Yeah, no doubt. And we talked about their big 3 getting started, and Brooks is now the last 5 points. But a story, really what's becoming a huge story in this game is Marquette's three-point shooting. They're 1 for 17 from the three-point line. Now, granted, Butler is a very good team at defending the 3. They allow only 31% on the season, but I thought that Marquette had some decent looks.
Iguodaro could not get the angle off the pass from Cole.
See, but Jalen Thomas did a good job that time getting back to Iguodaro off the pick and roll.
Brooks first step to the basket, can't get the roll off the back of the iron. Mitchell running the break. Mitchell going right to the top, and Mitchell gets the bounce.
You know, that's one of the things you got to watch. We talked about it. Marquette, one of the best fast break teams in the country. They get 16 points like that. You got to get back and stop the ball.
3-point game, 37-34. Davis, separation. And Telfort, that's a little jumper, soft one from about 8 feet away. Davis could have forced that, too, from the baseline.
He could have easily. I thought he was going to shoot the floater, to tell you the truth. He just has to be careful to make sure he does not pick up that 4th foul.
Mitchell, extra pass to Kolek. Kolek against Brooks. Kolek got a step on Brooks, trying to get off the glass. Did not have the right angle, but Mitchell with the rebound. Mitchell going up. Mitchell doesn't get the roll off the front of the rim, and DJ Davis with the rebound.
You know what they're doing with Kolek? They're really overplaying that left hand. He's not really comfortable. If they force him right. He's not as comfortable.
Davis to the basket. Davis, who tried to sweep in, did not get a spin on that last one. Kolek sweeps it to Jones. Jones for 3. Yes! 20 points. His career high is 26 back in December of 2022.
And that's his first 3, and he made 3s like that all the time last year.
3 of 10 in the game against Seton Hall. He had a lot of good looks. Brooks to the free throw line, to the corner for Telfort for 3. The answer.
Nice pass by Brooks. Used the dribble, got into the lane, drew some help, found the corner.
Under 15 to play. It's a 1-point game. Jones, little hesitation up top for Joplin. Cam Jones into the paint. Jones with his other hands.
Big difference.
Yeah, Telfort did a good job of making sure that he was pushed away from the hoop. Brooks into the paint. Brooks has it knocked away. Whistle blows. And a foul called against Marquette.
But one thing that Marquette wants, they got to get Cam Jones going from the three-point line. Nice pass. Tyler Kolek catches him in the corner. He knocks out his first 3 of the game. And then Butler, the big 3 of Butler, starting to get rolling a little bit. That's why it's a 1-point game. Marquette up.
I love your place.
Thanks. Could you grab some carrots?
Sure. What's this?
That's for Pepper.
You keep dog food in your fridge?
It's not dog food, it's fresh pet. Real meat, real veggies.
That you feed your dog. So it's dog food.
You were so right about her.
Fresh Pet. It's not dog food, it's food food.
I don't know Jake from State Farm.
But just imagine, my homes and my auto.
Best bundle in the league, baby. Man, why can't Patrick change his name? It could be Kelsey, and Kelsey how much you can save by bundling home and auto. Yeah? Can you make the letters smaller?
The home, the auto, let's go. Come on, model, let's get it. Put your jersey on.
Bundling. Just another way to save with the personal price plan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Not everyone's training for a gold medal. Not everyone wants to go hard or go home. Whatever you're starting, run your own race. Let's go! Because doing something is everything.
Rent the Peloton Bike or Bike Plus today at onepeloton.com. Terms apply.
At FanDuel, we know how great it is to celebrate a win. And we want everyone to celebrate this NFL season. That's why we're giving away over $1 million in prizes with FanDuel free-to-play games. So lace up those dancing shoes. Because with FanDuel, you can feel like a winner after every play. Make every moment more with FanDuel, official partner of the NFL.
Butler down by 1 lap, and this is the reason why.
Well, you know, watch here. You're going to see David Joplin. Stop it right there. He's here, and what happens is he loses sight of his man who's there. He kind of gets stuck ball watching. Look where he is. He turns his back on his man. He gets stuck ball watching. The dribble comes into the lane, and they hit him, and he knocks out the 3.
Now, going into the timeout, there was a foul at Iguodaro. That was his 3rd personal foul. I thought the offensive player was in the act of shooting. The officials have informed Thad Matta that he was not, that Butler will inbound with 24 on the shot clock.
And unhappy Thad Matta.
Unhappy. Thad Matta, who was so successful at Xavier, so successful at Ohio State, had season tickets to Butler during his time off after Ohio State.
Butler grad.
Butler grad. Butler assistant coach. Butler head coach.
Butler head coach many years ago, where that was his first job.
Alexander will inbound. Screen is in for the first time in this half.
Whoa.
That ball was deflected out of his hands. Telfort will track it down.
Oh.
Yeah, Lamar Simpson had the best view that that ball was tipped.
Yeah.
I think Paul Self thought it wasn't.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Stevie Mitchell got a piece of it. Shot clock does not reset. Shot clock is at 10. Alexander off the glass, has the bucket, and Butler has its first lead of the night. Marquette led by 11 at one point.
Well, this is just a good move. What happens there, Jones with that little reach kind of got himself off balance so that Posh, when he reached in with that left hand, that's when Posh Alexander was able to beat him to the basket there. Got to play solid.
And Alexander converts the three-point play. He has 10 points. And Butler leads it by 2. That's a 13-point swing. Jones on the baseline again. Iguodaro is out with 3 personal fouls. I don't know for how long. Joplin out of control and screen blocks it away.
You know, Joplin's had a rough night too here.
Josh Alexander, Bizjack for 3. It's good. Finley, Bizjack the freshman.
They might need another timeout.
And now it's a 5-point game.
Iguodaro coming back in.
And a steal by Alexander. Moore trying to get control. Moore off the glass, lays it in. 47-40, and another timeout calls. We'll be back in 30 seconds. What a turn of events for the Bulldogs.
Old Trapper Beefs. Tough snacks.
Out here, nothing comes easy. That's why you gotta be tough. The truck, it's tough. My crew, definitely tough. But Old Trapper taught me the value of tenderness.
Old Trapper, what's your beef?
Oh, it's a puppy.
This has been a 19-5 run for the Butler Bulldogs, and a lot of it starts on the defensive end.
Absolutely. They've been so solid in the half court defensively as a group. And all those turnovers they had in the first half, they've kind of solved that issue for now.
Get 2 turnovers in this half for Butler. 4 turnovers for Marquette. Thad Matta's seen Shaka Smart call a couple of timeouts. He said to us today, he said, we're so close. We are so close. And he's had some close games.
Let me tell you something. They're up 3 on Providence with 9 seconds to go in the game. Providence goes the length of the court, hits a 3, and ends up winning in overtime. And that's with their whole team. Bryce Hoskins was playing, and Devin Clark. So, yes, this Butler team, they've been the surprise of the league. They were picked 9th in the preseason.
Shot clock under 10. Kolek cut off by Telfort. Kolek harassed. Stevie Mitchell in the paint. Beautiful spin move. That's going to be goaltending. Doesn't matter anyway. It goes down. That's a glimpse of what Stevie Mitchell has athletically.
Yeah, I mean, this is what he does. Not a great three-point shooter, but a great spin move there. And here's that pressure that Marquette likes to use.
Screen slams it home.
Well, when you let Moore drive to the middle like that, now people have to come up and help, and he just throws it up.
Back to a 7-point lead. Cam Jones along the baseline. Gold thought about a 3. A little too slow to get it up, though. Mitchell.
Boy, they're really trying to take that left hand away.
And Landon Moore's called for the foul. There's that alley-oop to
yeah,
screen.
I mean, he got Iguodaro spun around. He didn't know which way to go. He came to the guy driving the lane more and gave his man too much space. That's why they were able to throw it up to the rim.
Off the foul by Moore, his second.
See, in this situation, Tom, last year, Kolek and Jones would be the guys that just take over the game. They're not doing it right now.
Cam Jones may have forced that 3-pointer. Brooks with an easy rebound. 7-point lead for Butler.
And, I mean, Kolek, 1 for 8 in this game, coming over 1 for 6.
Alexander spin move, lost control, and lost it out of bounds. I think touched last by the Golden Eagles. We'll see. We'll try to figure it all out and let you know with a 7-point Butler lead.
As the head of HR, I help lead a successful home security firm. Our teams work hard to secure our customers' most valuable assets. And while they do that, I work hard to secure ours. Our people. That's why we chose Principal, to provide the benefits and retirement plan that show our people just how much we appreciate them. Benefits help us keep top talent. Hi, Mom. Benefits help us grow, because we know how important security is to all.
Want to know why no one out-pizzas the Hut? Pizza Hut's Buy Pizza, Get Free Pizza. On January 10th only, buy a large pizza, get a free large one-topping pizza. That's enough to feed you and the crew. That's why no one out-pizzas the Hut.
It doesn't matter where you're starting from. Run your own race. Because doing something is everything.
Start a 30-day home trial today at OnePeloton.com. Terms apply.
Lunch? Yes, please.
That'll be $23.
Your ad says it's free.
It is for our Economy Ultimate passengers who paid extra.
I'll just have water.
Okay, cash or card?
For water? Well, at AT&T, when we offer you our best iPhone deals, we guarantee it. Even on the new iPhone 15 Pro. Check it out, made with titanium.
We do have free movies, with the purchase of headphones.
I'll just use my iPhone.
Only AT&T gives everyone our best deals on any iPhone with any popular plan. Guaranteed. Get iPhone 15 Pro on us.
There's no Belichickery here.
When Sunday football isn't enough.
Dislike that take.
Great take.
That other pregame show will put you over the tops.
I'm all in. Let's go viral here.
Every Sunday, all the insight you need on CBS Sports Network.
Seven-point lead for the Butler Bulldogs. They've really turned the page in this second half, offensively and defensively.
And you know, they're only number 126 according to Ken Palmer's defensive efficiency, but in this game, they have held Marquette to 3 for 16 in the second half. So you got to give Butler all kinds of credit for what they're doing defensively on the road in this game.
And off the timeout. I think it's Butler basketball. See, Bulldogs have forced 4 turnovers in this half. They have 6 points off the turnovers. Yep, it'll be Butler ball. 13 on the shot clock. At 11:46 to play in the second half.
And you know what's happened to Marquette, too? When they're not forcing turnovers, they're gambling a little bit too much, and they're really giving up some pretty easy shots to Butler.
Brooks looking in for screen, covered by Gold. Whistle blows, and Gold is going to be called for the foul from behind. That Motto told us today, he said, off the game against UConn, he said, we've had 3 really good days of practice. He said it's tough when you lose those kind of games. I think it's showing the adjustments that they're making in the second half. Bizjack has it blocked away. Stevie Mitchell picks it off the ground.
I mean, they scored 80 in that game.
Yeah. 11 and a half to play in the second half. Iguodaro. Kolick, ball deflected. Alexander again got his hands on it. Alexander leaves it for Brooks. Sizes up a 3. It's good. 52-42, largest lead for the Bulldogs. And a blocking foul is called on Landon Moore.
And, you know, let's give credit where credit's due. We talked about how good a defender Posh Alexander is. He got his hand on that one. But he's the guy who's been on Kolick. And now Dr. Smart takes Tyler Kolick out of the game. I think it's a good move just to get him to settle down. He's going to be back soon, but sometimes you need this. Watch from the bench for a couple of minutes, settle down, and then go back in and do it. Because Posh Alexander's been all over him in this game.
Does it slow the game down sometimes, or you hope it slows it down in their mind?
Yeah, that's what you hope. You watch a little bit and maybe you get a better feel for what's happening out there and why you're not really getting anything done.
Mitchell, spin move. Mitchell got freedom. Mitchell off the glass, no good. Iguodaro, putback is no good. He was trying to slam it home and try to raise the roof.
Probably one he should have just come back, pulled in, and then gone back up. That's a foul.
Stevie Mitchell fouls Landon Moore. Again, Marquette's got a winning streak going here at home. It's a winning streak within the Big East, but it's also overall their winning streak in the Big East is 20 at home. It's 19 overall. Boise State has the active leadership with 22. Telford in the paint, down low, screen, trying to get separation. He's called for a traveling violation.
You know, the other thing about this Butler team, Tom, they're number 21 in the nation in Division I experience. So these guys, it's a very experienced team. All these guys have played a lot of basketball and been on a lot of road trips.
I think that's part of the recruiting of transfers, is to try to find those guys that mesh together.
Nothing beats being old.
Well, except when you wake up in the morning.
Yeah. Except for me.
Cam Jones.
That's really stupid. You know what? That's one of the dumbest things I think I ever said. Nothing beats being old. How stupid is that? Oh, my God. That's why I just had 2 knees replaced and everything else. But, you know, it's good to be old. It's good. It's great.
You're still moving very well, though.
I'm doing terrific.
Cam Jones is pulling out. Iguodaro. Good first step, cut off by Telford.
If my father heard me, he'd roll over his grave. I'm telling you.
Cam Jones, awkward dribble, Gold, open for 3. No good, too strong. And Telford with the rebound. And that's part of the storyline today.
Yeah, no
Marquette
doubt.
just 2 made 3-pointers.
Make 9 a game.
And how about this? Field goals this half, 3 for 20. Good hands.
Really good hands.
Lowry, the freshman.
Let's see if that gets him going. I think Telford has not been good with the ball in this game. I got to be honest with you, Tom.
Yeah, that's his 4th turnover. Landon Moore, little hesitation. He's caught the wrong spot, but is able to finish.
Rookie of the year in the NEC last year for St. Francis Loretto.
The lead is back to 10 for Butler, under 10 to play. And DJ Davis fouled.
Oh, that's 4. I'm shocked he was able to finish this. Strong move with the left hand. DJ Davis picks up the sport.
Well, he checks out, screen checks out, Landon Moore checks out. DJ Davis had a tough go of it tonight, just 2 points, but his team's up by 10.
Yeah. You know what? He takes a lot of attention from Marquette, so maybe that helps somebody else.
Cam Jones to Sean Jones. Jones back outside for May for 3. Again, off the mark. For gold. Now there is foul trouble with 9:03 to play here in the second half. Davis is 4. Iguodaro has 3, but Iguodaro is still in there, and he's been in the last 3 minutes.
Yeah, he's got to stay in there. Now, unless he picks up the 4th, he'll go for a couple of minutes. But, yeah, he got to keep him in because it's getting to now or never time.
Bosh Alexander punches it out again and out of bounds. It'll be Marquette basketball.
There's a reason why this kid has been among the top steal leaders in the country the last 3 years. And the only reason he's not stealing at the same rate this year is because Thad's defense is a lot different than the defense he played at St. John's, where they were gambling all the time. Thad Matta's defense is kind of more solid, less pressure.
10 on the shot clock. Cam Jones. And the 3 from the corner, no good. Gold with the rebound. Whistle blows at a jump ball. No. Yep, jump ball. Marquette will maintain possession. And a reminder, Marquette is 2 for 23 from beyond the arc.
That is incredible.
Do you stop at that point?
You can't, you know, you got to keep playing because if they take good ones, you got to keep shooting them.
Here's Cam Jones working against Brooks. Jones trying to get some angles and can't get it to go.
It's like if I had a kid, you know, once in a while, a really good shooter named Eric Evers, and he would tell me, Coach, you know, if he was off, I shoot. I said, if you're in the game, if I had you in the game, if I want you to stop shooting, I'll put you on the bench.
That's a good boy.
I can stop you from shooting if I want to. I don't want to.
Under 10 on the shot clock. Bizjack. Shot fake way downtown. They're good. Thomas, though, with the rebound. And a fresh 20. And Alexander trying to get small, dribbling through like a snake.
Well, he's got gold on him. Let's see if he's going to try and take him.
Iguodara's there to help. Alexander does try to take him. Baseline jumper. Thomas, nothing but net.
Great recognition by Bosh Alexander that time. He went on goal through the help from Iguodaro and found his man on the baseline by himself.
12-point game. Lowry tries a 3 and it's good. Lowry, the freshman, shooting with confidence.
You know, Chase Ross out, so Lowry gets an opportunity, trying to take advantage of it.
Thomas again. Thomas off the glass this time. Ball tipped around. And Cam Jones comes out of the pile with it. Jones trying to split the defense. Little spin move against Bizjack. Thomas is there to help, but there's not enough help that he has to provide. The rim does.
Right hand that time again, Tom.
We're heading for the 7-minute mark here in the second half.
And, you know, this is not a great defensive team for Marquette because they got the 2 big guys in the game.
Bizjack open from the corner. Good air ball. Iguodaro with the rebound.
Can't get a much better look than that.
Jones leaving the door open here. Sean Jones. Hesitation up top. Cam Jones has been held in check in the second half. Whistle blows and a blocking foul is called.
Well, Butler in the second half found it. Bosh Alexander, the good dish to Jalen Thomas. And then on the other end, the freshman, Lowry. Marquette down 9 to the Butler Bulldogs.
So glad you're my personal shopper.
I'm your bodyguard.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Day and night, right?
I actually only work the day shift.
Well, then who am I talking to at 3 a.m.?
I think you're confusing me with your Discover card again?
I am?
Yeah, it's their 24/7 customer service. They also protect you from fraud on unauthorized purchases.
Oh, really?
24/7 customer service.
What do you protect me from?
Mostly yourself.
And $0 fraud liability.
Oh.
Old Trapper Beefs. Camping catastrophes.
So the kids want to go camping again.
Well? Yeah, let's go camping.
Old Trapper, what's your beef?
At Domino's, we're on a mission to make sure our customers can always get hot pizza, even when the weather is not so hot. That's why we're plowing unplowed roads across the country, like this road, and this road, and Judy's road. Thanks. You're welcome, Judy. Nominate your town for plowing assistance at plowingforpizza.com so you can carry out 2 medium, 2-topping pizzas for $6.99 each from Domino's, no matter the weather.
Everything we build is from the ground up. Every great idea, every crazy idea, every next idea. Everything you see, everything you feel when you drive it. We put everything we have into our trucks, so you get everything out of them. Ram, trucks are what we do.
During the Ram Start Something New sales event, get $4,500 cash allowance on the purchase of virtually all 2024 Ram 1500 trucks.
56-47, Butler's on top. I tell you what, we've had an amazing turn of events these last few minutes. There's been a double technical foul that's been assessed. We'll show you that in a moment, but amazing turn of events.
Yeah, I mean, it's been because of the defense and the way they are forcing Marquette to miss three-pointers. They're just not playing offensively the way they should, and Kolek has been really out of it. 1 for 8 in this game, 1 for 6 in his last game. You're talking about the Big East preseason player of the year. He was player of the year last year. You know, he can't have games like this, especially at home. That's a big reason why Marquette's in the spot they're in right now.
And he's been on the bench the last 5 minutes or so. Here's the double technical. So Jalen Thomas and Cam Jones both jawed at each other. Lamar Simpson saw it. So did Paul Selk, and they called the double technical.
And that's a personal foul on each one of them also.
So Jones takes a seat. Marquette will inbound the basketball. Is he allowed to run the baseline like that? Did you see Iguodala move a little bit?
Yeah, no, he's not supposed. He can't do that. That's good catch, Tom.
Kolek into the paint. Kolek off the back of the rim, and the rebound by Telford.
Cannot violate.
Yeah, 1 for 9 now from the floor for Kolek.
And kind of like the Seton Hall game, he made his first shot in this game, I believe. Made his first shot against Seton Hall and scored the rest of the game.
6.5 to play here in the second half. Corner shot, Brooks for 3. It's good. Brooks is heating up in this half.
You know, he's heating up, but Posh Alexander is doing a great job of finding people right now.
Yeah, Alexander with that assist is number 7. Iguodala with the answer off the glass over the top of Jalen Thomas. It's a 10-point game, 5:50 to play in the second half. The number 11 team in the country has won 19 straight here at home, 20 straight at home in the Big East. And down by double digits. Landon Moore kicks it out. Telford trying to slice it on defense. It's a tough shot.
He's got a pretty good look, though.
Jones leads it for Kolek. Oh,
that looked funny.
That was close. It did look funny.
Looked funny.
We go back to Kolek. Iguodala, size advantage, spin move, over the top of Thomas, can't convert. Great zone rebound.
Great move.
Kolek for 3, trying to heat up, raises the side of the rim. Well, again, he's the story that he's ice cold, 1 for 10 from the floor. Marquette, though, 3 of 25 from beyond the arc. And Thad Matta calls a timeout. 59-49, 5 minutes to play. Let's take a look at that last 3 by Brooks.
Well, the first thing you're going to see here is, hold on, stop it right there. Look at the space. That's the game of basketball nowadays. There used to be a guy standing in the low post, not anymore. So now you have Posh Alexander gets in here, stop it. And now Brooks is wide open in the other corner. With all that space, it's tough to get back to him, man, especially when you got a guy like Posh who's able to penetrate and get in the lane. He's been a huge difference in the game, Posh Alexander, in terms of what he's been able to do for his teammates. He has 7 assists, 4 steals. I mean, besides the fact that he's, besides the fact that he scored 10 points, so he's really having a nice all-around game.
On the flip side, we knew the matchup of Alexander and Kolek was going to be important, and Kolek has just 1 made field goal.
You have to say Posh Alexander has outplayed Tyler Kolek in this game, and he's guarded him also.
off the timeout. There's the last 2 games for Kolek. 2 for 16.
Wow.
7 combined points. Again, last year's Big East Player of the Year. The preseason Player of the Year, and rightfully so.
Oh no, he had an unbelievable season.
Butler will inbound with 24 on the shot clock. Amazing adjustments by the Bulldogs in the second half. Alexander working against Sean Jones.
This isn't exactly bad. Oh, that's a bad pass.
Sean Jones working against Alexander. Throws it up and Telfert's there, and Sean Jones is holding his knee.
Oh, boy.
Alexander running the floor. Alexander slips it to Thomas. Landed more for 3. No good. And the ball tipped out and out of bounds. It was 5-on-4. Unfortunately, Sean Jones went down holding his knee. Yeah, look at his teammates.
Oh, boy. Oh.
It's that right leg.
The right one, right?
Yeah, it's the right leg.
He planted it, and then it went. I don't like the way that looked.
Yeah, they're already playing without Chase Ross, who's out with a separated shoulder. He sustained that 1 minute into the Seton Hall game. There's Chase in a sling. Was shooting with his offhand, which is his right hand, before today's game.
Yeah, I don't like the way that looked. He's not putting any weight. He's going right to the locker room.
I was just saying they may take him right to the locker room. Reaction from Zaid Lowry and the rest of the Marquette bench. Tyler Kolek will check back in for the Golden Eagles. Still plenty of time left in this game.
Oh, yeah, no doubt, especially the way they play in terms of forcing turnovers. But, you know, you got to give Butler credit. Whatever Thad Matta said at halftime, it worked. They were down 7 at halftime.
And 11 at one point. The output.
But they are going right to Kolek's left hand. They are making, look how they're guarding him. They're making him go right.
Kolek tries to go left off the glass, and Thomas was able to disrupt it enough. He did have a pretty good look.
He had a pretty good look, but he had a 6'11" shot blocker on him.
Thomas has had himself a heck of a game. He's on the doorstep of another double-double. He's got 9 points and 12 rebounds. Here's Brooks. He got 3. Iguodala, though, adjusted. Didn't seal him off. Shot clock is under 10. Shot clock is at 5. More step back 3. And it's good! He got a bubble bounce.
Wow.
It's a 13-point lead for Butler. It's the largest of the night for the Bulldogs.
You know what's amazing, Tom, is that Marquette was one of the best offensive teams in the country last year. It's got 49.
It's a credit to Butler's defense, but also
doubt.
these missed threes. 3:23 to play. Eye-opening this second half for the Bulldogs.
Well, Landon Moore, I would call this a soft touch for sure, right? 13-point lead for the Bulldogs.
Oh, Hot Pockets Deli Witch, off you go to skate parks and school plays, art class and snow days, wherever kids need to be. Does my son have basketball at 3? Kids sure love you. This we know. Hot Pockets Deli Witch, just pack and go.
It doesn't matter where you're starting from. Run your own race.
Let's go!
Because doing something is everything.
Start a 30-day home trial today at OnePeloton.com. Terms apply.
Hunger Root is here. I'm gonna open the box, and my refrigerator is packed.
What did we do before we had Viasat satellite internet? Well,
We borrowed.
yes, we borrowed.
We borrowed the internet.
Yeah, we borrowed from the library, the local coffee shop, Our friends down the road.
Oh, yeah, I think I got a strong signal here. But that was before Viasat came out with all their new plans.
Yep, lots of internet now. Plenty for everyone.
No more borrowing.
More data, faster speeds, available where you live. Learn more about our plans at Viasat.com.
What is Circle? Circle's the fuel you need to take flight. Circle is the energy that gets you to the next level. Circle is what you hope for when life tosses lemons your way. Circle, available at Walmart and drinkcircle.com.
Hi, I'm Jeff from Nuts.com. When my grandfather started this business, he relied on freshness, quality, variety, and service. We still deliver the freshest nuts, dried fruits, snacks, and sweets to families all around the country.
Nuts.com. Enjoy 20% off plus free shipping on your first order.
Would you like to get up to 33% more income in retirement? Call now and get this free book, Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers. As a bonus, we'll throw in a free annuity rate report. Both books are yours free, just for calling Annuity General today.
62-49. Butler's on top of Marquette. Butler trailed by 11 at one point. They're trying to pick up a victory over a ranked opponent. They got close against UConn. UConn really put the pedal on the gas in the second half. They're holding Tyler Kolek in check, though.
I mean, 1 for 11 from the field. I mean, let's face it. You know Ponch Alexander's one of the best defensive guards in the league. But Tyler Kolek really 2 for his last 17. And again, he scored early in this game. So he has not scored in like 37 minutes. That's almost unheard of for the reigning Big East Player of the Year.
And they have been physical with him, there's no doubt.
And they've been everybody is concentrating hard. And he's going to see it every game, trying to take away that left.
And Marquette putting a little full court pressure on. Telfort and Alexander trying to break the press, and they do. Alexander can run this under 3 minutes.
Marquette looking to be a little bit more aggressive with these traps.
Brooks short on the 3. Mitchell with the rebound. Cam Jones, he's been quiet in the second half, too.
Yeah, 3 points in the second half.
Stephen Mitchell, quick first step again, and he lays it in. He is fast.
He's the one guy that's gotten to the basket a little bit in the second half.
62-51. Mitchell has 8. Mitchell has 8 with 8 rebounds. And another turnover. Here's Cohen. He'll leave it for Mitchell. Mitchell gets his man off the seat, lays it in. He's at double digits.
That's exactly what you don't want in Butler. Turn the ball over. You got to be playing the clock now a little bit with a big lead.
But you can't get too into playing the clock, can you?
No, you can. I think with 2 minutes to go, up 9, you can play with it for sure.
2:10.
But start running some. You got to sit without. If they come and pressure you, you got to be aggressive against that.
Here's Alexander being aggressive in. Ball cut away by Kolek. Kolek waiting. His 3 is no good. That's the story of the night for Marquette. And the ball is plucked off the ground by Landon Moore, who drops it out of bounds. And a foul called against Marquette. Iguodaro picks up his 4th.
Stevie Mitch just go right by Pierre Brooks. And then that turnover there.
So they've had opportunities to cut it even more. And now it's going to be a 1-and-1 opportunity for Landon Moore.
Yeah, that was a big rebound Landon Moore got down that end. Because he was fighting with Iguodaro for that ball.
12 for 18 from the floor. Or from the free throw line, excuse me. Finally, the 1-and-1 is good. And it's back to a 10-point game.
And you know what, Tom? Most of this, without DJ Davis, who's arguably been their best player last 5 games.
Yeah, he only has 2 points. Not only that, he's only taken 4 shots.
Yeah, he's been in foul trouble the whole game, and now Thad's not even putting him in. He likes what he sees out there now.
Cam Jones with 1:50 to play.
Good box out.
Yeah, Jalen Thomas with another rebound. He's fouled. 3 for 27 from beyond the arc. Again, this is what we've been talking about. Marquette has won 20 straight in the Big East here at home, 19 straight overall.
If they finish this off, I'm going to think, I mean, Thad Matta has coached for 13 years in the Big Ten. He coached at Xavier. He coached at Butler the first time around. This is going to be one that he's going to always remember.
Shaka Smart was just told what was going on with Sean Jones just by his reaction. Jalen Thomas to the free throw line. Front of the 1-1. It's good. This is where games can be won or lost, and what will send fans to the exits if you can make your free throws at the end.
That's all you have. When you have a lead like this, just, you don't turn it over, you make foul shots, it's over.
And he made one, missed one. Iguodala with the rebound. Again, this was a double-digit lead for Marquette in the first half. They led by 7 at the half. Iguodala a two-headed jam.
Miscommunication there, and here's the full court pressure. If you're Marquette, I mean, you got to foul.
Telford. Alexander.
You really do need to foul.
Yeah, 1:20 to play. A lot of time going off the clock. It looks like they're trying to, but the officials are letting it go. Telford for 3. I don't know if you need that one. No. And Thomas continues a career high with now 14 rebounds.
Boy, Telford, I don't know about that shot.
Landon Moore to Thomas inside for Telford. That's a little better shot, but it was misdirected. Under a minute to play. Joplin for 3. And it's good. And a timeout call by Shaka Smart. Is there a glimmer of light? Down 7.
I got to tell you, I don't think they should have shot that one. There was like 12 seconds on the shot clock. It looked like a layup, but guess what? If it's a layup, you got to put it in the basket.
Well, the last loss for Marquette at home was against the Big East opponent was Creighton, January 1st, 2022. Iguodala led the way for Marquette, 22 points. Ryan Kalkbrenner, 20 points. It's amazing that these two guys are still around. Creighton won 75-69 in 2 overtimes. And now Butler with a 65-58 lead with 53 seconds left to play. Bulldogs' upcoming schedule. You know, Thad Matta talked about the Big East schedule that his team has faced previously. It doesn't get a lot easier. I mean, Seton Hall, the Shaheen's done a nice job this year. They're 11-5. Then you're at Xavier. It's never easy to win at the Cintas Center.
You know, but you look at this schedule that they have. They've played a very difficult schedule so far this season. So they've got some games there that, especially they have 3 of them are at home.
All right, 53.7 seconds to play. It's a 7-point game. Shaka Smart called this timeout. They're going to continue full court pressure. Will they change their full court pressure?
No, they'll full court press like that, but they got to foul. They can't this time. I mean, and Butler, if you're Thad Matta, you're telling these guys, do me a favor, do not shoot the ball. If they're not going to foul you, do not shoot the ball.
By the way, Jalen Thomas is on the bench now for Butler, but we got to point out 10 points, 14 rebounds in 26 minutes.
Played a great game. And now DJ Davis back in, who's one of the best free throw shooters in the country.
They get it into DJ Davis. He may have traveled.
He did.
Yeah, he did. I think that was a late call, too. I think he traveled even before Lamar Simpson called it.
It was.
All right, well, this is not over yet. 52 seconds left.
This is definitely not over, and this kind of reminds me of what happened in the Seton Hall game. If Seton Hall had that game, they were up 10 points late, and all of a sudden Marquette cut it to 2.
Bullock will inbound. Bounce pass there to Iguodala, and he's fouled from behind.
Wow, I mean, Butler is messing around here a little too much.
Yeah, these two, if he makes these 2 free throws, you've got a 2-possession game. And it's a 5-point lead. Even if he makes just 1, it's a 2-possession game. But on a night when Marquette has made just 4 threes.
You know, I wonder if Thad's going to put DJ Davis back in after he made that mistake.
This is the big one right here from Marquette.
And he's not. And he's one of the best free throw shooters in the country. But, you know, he sat out a lot. Then he traveled there. Thad making a veteran coach decision. But here, he's coming in.
Yeah, here he is now. Iguodala missed one, made one. So Thomas will check out. DJ Davis checks back in.
He's only missed 2 free throws all year.
Yeah, 96%, first of the Big East.
5th in the country.
5th in the country.
You got to get the ball in, but he can't travel.
Belfort gets it into Davis, who's bumped. I think bumped is the right word there.
That was at least a bump.
Cam Jones
that
called
was
for the
almost,
foul.
that was run over, I think.
So it'll be 1-1 still. Yeah, maybe run over is better. By the way, just a little house cleaning. So Marquette's 4 of 28 from 3.
Wow.
The last time they shot under 20% from 3, 4 for 28 is 14%, was nearly 2 years ago, or 3 years ago. Davis' first free throw good. 46 of 48 on the year.
I think Thad's going to take him out and put Jalen Thomas back in.
3 points tonight. He has 3 straight 20-point games. Tonight, held to 3, but these last 2, if he makes this one, yeah, he does. They're pretty big in the grand scheme of this game.
Hey, the kid is cold. He hardly played here in the second half because he's got 4 fouls. He knocks out 2 free throws there.
But it says a lot for his team that they're up 8 against Marquette, even though he struggled. Gadara leaves it for Jones. Jones for 3 off the left side. Loose ball picked up by Joplin. Back to Jones. Up top for Kolek. He'll fire a 3. Off the front of the rim. Nope has been used a lot on these threes tonight. Wow. 4 for 30 from beyond the arc.
I mean, that look that Kolek, I mean, Jones's was tough, but that look that Kolek just had, I mean, you're not going to get more open than that ever. We're talking about a kid who's been shooting 42% from the three-point line this season.
Well, there's the big story tonight. That is one of the big stories. And it'll send Landon Moore to the free throw line. 13 points for Landon Moore.
Yeah,
here's
quietly.
Here's Marquette's upcoming schedule. I know you're anticipating it. Second shot is good. All right, we'll give it to you in a second. 10-point game. Joplin steps to his left for 3. It's good. 69-62 with 29 seconds left. They get it into Brooks. Brooks is triple team. He lost it. Saved by Mitchell. Knocked away by Posh Alexander. A touchdown pass is a little too far to Thomas, but it's tracked down. And Landon Moore is snaking his way around the perimeter.
They're not fouling.
They're not fouling. 11 seconds left. Shaka Smart's heading to midcourt. Thad Matta's having a moment with DJ Davis. And that'll do it. Butler gets a fairly signature